talk about Tech Up for Women
Yes.
because what is your goal there? Because it looks like it's ongoing journey,
Yes.
but what do you think you'll be able to accomplish?
So when we did start it and we sat and said, what is our objective? Our objective is that everybody needs to know about technology in order to advance their careers. I was a science math person in college and always interested in what the latest developments are. And that has helped me so much in my career. So I don't have to know everything about blockchain. But if there's a conversation at work with the technology department or with the CEO or with a board member or whomever, I have to have a working knowledge of what blockchain is. And so we set about creating a platform that allows women, one, to share their knowledge about technology, but also for anyone, those who have any role in life, even a housewife. I shouldn't say even a housewife, but um, if you're a housewife, if you're tutoring your kids, if you're the COO of a company, you have to know something about technology and be conversant in it. And so our platform allows individuals to become conversant, to learn about what resources there are, and to network with other women. And we get so excited when we hear stories about women networking. We have a Tech Up Talks on Tuesday, and a couple of weeks ago we had a story about this. A woman who was head of tech at Nordstrom e-commerce met another woman who is an artist creator at Tech Up for Women conference when we were live at Javits Center 2 years ago. And Diane is now selling her product at Nordstrom's because they made that connection. And the woman at Nordstrom's didn't control merchandising, but she went out of her way to introduce Diane and Bina Bay to the merchandisers. And I love that part of the story because she could have come to the conference because I'm the head of e-commerce. But she went out of her way to then take the information, take it to merchandising, buy a lot of her products herself. And now, it's very successful that Diane with Bina Bay is in Nordstrom. I just went up last week to buy a headband for my cousin because it's so exciting. Like, oh,
I love this. I love this because not only, right, you are putting resources out there, you make things work.
yes,
You connect people for mutual benefits, and this is so inspiring. Truly, truly,
and
because sometimes we join conferences, we join meetups, right, and we don't know what to expect. And these stories when people simply meet each other, how much power in there, right, when people
yes,
talk to each other.
yes, and we create those opportunities and resources, and we have other great stories about people who do create side gigs as a result of this, and have gone back like to General Assembly or some of the other tech things to learn how to program, to switch careers. I mean, yeah, it's like so exciting and energizing that people find the right place for themselves. And
Amazing.
it's also um, the other side of the story is it's just disheartening. I went to a girls' high school as a scholarship student. I was very fortunate, and they had a panel of young women on recently, and I was asking them, like, "You're so excited about tech, and you're a junior in high school, and what creates that excitement for you?" And they say, "Because I'm in an environment of," I'm adding, "of all women who don't say, well, that's a stupid question," who don't like mansplain it to them. They all are working on initiatives together in tech. And I think we have to create that environment post high school, post college, so that women are comfortable being ourselves, not being like the men, and being comfortable in that environment in order to get more women into tech overall. It's just
Exactly. That's whole another topic, of course, stems, and stems. But again, right, my opinion, not everyone should be in tech. At the same time, everyone who is inclined, slightly inclined, right, we should encourage and work on that simple interest. Don't you think?
yes, I think though, even let's just say one of my friends is a professor and she also writes sci-fi.
Mhm.
You have to know about tech because everything went online this past year. And do you think the college professors who were better at tech became better professors this past year? My guess is yes. Do you think that you could write a book without understanding tech anymore? No. So, no matter what you pursue, just living, you have to understand tech and you have to know enough to, again, be conversant. And even like someone says, well, I'm just going to go to the AT&T store and ask them this question. And I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, okay. But even if you go into the AT&T store and ask a question about something, if you know basically what the technology is, your questions become more intelligent and you don't get frustrated. So,
Exactly. And we do live in digital age, which means that resources are available. If you
yes.
have internet connection, you have the entire world in your phone in front of you on the screen, don't you think? So again, it's up to us to find the places where we can, yeah, find the
So
answers.
I believe everybody needs to know enough about tech, no matter what their career. And also the other thing is you say, well, I don't want to get involved because I'm not a techie.
Mhm.
These companies all need people with marketing skills, with HR skills, with legal skills. And so you can work in a tech company and not be a techie.
Another excellent point. Absolutely, absolutely. Because speak of what digital marketeers, digital sellers, speak of relationship managers, speak of the completely new professions we're not even aware yet. Okay,
right,
they will require those humanity skills for sure, but you gotta get your ABC tech ABC anyways. But yeah,
right,
good thing that new generation growing up with it. It's not even a question for them. Wanna be a designer on paper? No, no. All the designs are digital now, like it or not, and so on and so forth.
right. I interviewed two women that were in data management at two different firms. The one went to school, studied data management and all the algorithms and everything, and the other one was on the customer service sales side and then moved into it and 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 came into it from the business perspective. How do you use that data to improve the customer service sales process? So that they were two women, totally different backgrounds, but both had roles in as data scientists, data management. So there's a lot of different journeys that individuals have.